Hey, welcome back to the Living in Melbourne, Florida channel. My name is David Jelinek, and I've got a great video for today. It's the top 10 things to do in Melbourne, Florida. So no matter if you're planning to move here to Melbourne, Florida, whether you're living here now or just planning to be here for a week to visit, this list is a great reference list of the top 10 things to do here in the Melbourne, Florida area. And we're going to get after it right now. So when I set out to do my list of the top 10 things to do here in Melbourne, I thought it'd be an easy thing. But when I sat down to do my list, I came out of the list of about 30 things. So there are some great things to do in Melbourne, Florida that aren't on my top 10 list. So I want you to comment in the comments below what you think your top 10 things are. If I miss something, put your suggestion there on the list. This is all subjective, of course, but I've lived in this area, like I said, for 40 years. I've been to all of these top 10 areas that I'm going to mention, and I've been to, I think, all of the top 30 items that I've came up on my list. So this is a great reference list for you. Again, I want to hear what your top 10 is, but let's get at it right now. Okay, so let's start with number 10 on my top 10 list of things to do in the Melbourne, Florida area, and that is the Port Canaveral, the cruise lines at Port Canaveral. Port Canaveral is often referred to as the cruise capital of the world, and for good reason. Port Canaveral serves as a home port for numerous cruise lines, offering a wide range of cruise itineraries to various destinations, including the Bahamas, the Caribbean, and well beyond. The port is a hub for both short and extended cruises, catering to diverse preferences and budgets. Now, over the years, my family and I have been on several cruises. We've been on the Disney Cruise Line, we've been on Royal Caribbean several times, and a few of the others as well. And each time we've had a great time and we're served very well. There's cruises that go out for a half a day. There's cruises here that go out for a full day. There's cruises that do a weekend and up to 2 weeks and probably even more than that. But the facilities here in Port Canaveral and the Cape Canaveral, Melbourne area are just fantastic. It's easy to get to. There's great parking. They've got very big, wide facilities for each of the cruise lines. And if you're here in this area, or if you're planning a trip to this area, the cruise lines has to be a consideration for you. Okay, so number 9 on my list is the Sebastian Inlet State Park. So Sebastian Inlet State Park is located on the Barrier Island, just south of Melbourne Beach. Now, this beautiful state park is renowned for its stunning natural beauty, its diverse ecosystems, and a wide range of recreational activities. And here are just some of the activities you can find at Sebastian Inlet State Park. The park is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts, offering a myriad of recreational activities. Fishing is a major draw, with the inlet known for excellent saltwater fishing opportunities. Anglers can catch a variety of species, including snook, redfish, and mackerel. Sebastian Inlet is renowned for its consistent waves, making it a popular destination for surfers. The park's beaches also invite visitors to enjoy sunbathing, beachcombing, and swimming in the refreshing Atlantic waters. The park is also a haven for wildlife, and visitors may encounter a variety of birds, marine life, native Florida, and more. Bird watchers will appreciate the diverse avian population, including ospreys, pelicans, and shorebirds. The Indian River Lagoon side of the park provides opportunities for boating and kayaking. Calm waters and scenic surroundings make it an ideal location for paddling, allowing visitors to explore the lagoon's diverse ecosystem. For those looking for an extended stay, the Sebastian Inlet State Park offers camping facilities. Campers can immerse themselves in the natural beauty of the area while having convenient access to the park's amenities. The Sebastian Inlet State Park is definitely one of the top 10 things to do, in my opinion, if you're looking for some kind of beach fun here along the coast. If you're looking for a channel that is all about Florida, that is all about the Melbourne, Florida area, this is the channel for you. I've lived in Melbourne, Florida for the past 40 years, so I know it very well. I know the good and the not so good. I know the best things about Florida. I know the things that aren't so good. And I will tell you about all of these issues here on this channel. This channel is not just about walking through model homes, but it's about teaching you about this area, the employment, the real estate, the shopping, the food, the beaches, the entertainment. The parks, the climate, the schools, the 55 plus communities, the new homes, and the resales. Everything you need to know about this area if you're considering a move here to Florida, like so many are. Click on that subscribe button now to get notified and to see all the great content about the Melbourne, Florida area that you won't find on any other channel. Thank you. So today we're at the Valiant Air Command Warbird Museum here in Titusville, which is one of my top 10 things to do here in Melbourne, Florida. Let's take a look. Okay, so number 8 on my list of top 10 things to do here in the Melbourne, Florida area is the Valiant Air Command Warbird Museum located in Titusville, Florida. So there's so much history here in Melbourne, Florida due to the Patrick Space Force Base being here and the Cape Canaveral Air Force Station being here and the Kennedy Space Center, of course, and all that it does. I could have put 10 different museums in this area. I could have put 10 on my list of the top 10 things to do, but I did choose the Valiant Air Command Warbird Museum just because they have a fascinating display of aircraft and aviation things that you can go see from World War I and newer. It's just a fascinating trip back in history to see some of the great airplanes and bombers and things that were used over different years that were needed for our country. So I enjoy going out there and seeing all of these airplanes, and we've been there several times. I think you'll enjoy it too. So I want to share with you a couple of personal experiences that we've had at the Warbird Museum. So one of the things I really love is they have so many volunteers that are willing to walk around with you to give you additional information about each of the planes, the museum, their experiences in the services, that sort of thing. I love that. And a couple of the exhibits that we really like. Now, the flight simulator we actually didn't do on this day that I was filming, but they have a flight simulator there that you can practice your expertise in flying if you want. But our most favorite moment was the experience where we got to climb up into their B-52, their cockpit that they have there. And it's just so fascinating to sit in something that has such history. And that was a very special moment there. So, there's so many fun things to do and experience if you're an aviation buff or a military or history buff. You're going to love all the things that you can find, see, and do at the Warbird Museum. So again, I'm interested in finding out what your top 10 things to do in Melbourne, Florida are. If they're different from mine or if they're the same, please comment below. I'm very interested to hear on what you have to say. Okay, number 7 on my list is boating excursions. So boating excursions around Melbourne, Florida offer a fantastic opportunity to explore the diverse waterways, scenic landscapes, and abundant wildlife of the region. Melbourne is situated along the Indian River Lagoon, which is one of the most biologically diverse estuaries in North America. Boating along the lagoon provides a chance to witness breathtaking views, encounter dolphins playing in the water, and observe various bird species, including pelicans, herons, and ospreys. Adjacent to the Indian River Lagoon, the Banana River offers another picturesque setting for boating excursions. This brackish waterway is known for its calm waters and its excellent spot for fishing, bird watching, and enjoying the natural beauty of the area. A short drive south of Melbourne Beach, and we previously mentioned the Sebastian Inlet State Park is a popular destination for boaters. The inlet connects the Indian River Lagoon to the Atlantic Ocean, providing opportunities for both river and ocean exploration. Anglers often appreciate the rich fishing grounds around the Sebastian Inlet. Now, there are several local companies providing guided local tours of the area, providing informative and entertaining experiences for all. These tours may focus on wildlife observation, bird watching, or sunset cruises, offering a unique perspective on the natural beauty of the Space Coast. For those who prefer a self-guided adventure, boat rentals are available in and around Melbourne. Renting a boat allows you to explore at your own pace, discovering hidden coves, mangrove-lined channels, and secluded areas. Kayaks, paddleboards, jet skis, and powerboats are commonly available for rent. Several small islands dot the waters around Melbourne, creating opportunities for island hopping adventures, and exploring these islands allow boaters to discover pristine beaches, engage in shelling activities, and enjoy a peaceful escape from the mainland. Now, Melbourne is a popular destination for anglers, and fishing charters are readily available. Whether you're into inshore or offshore fishing, these charters provide an opportunity to catch a variety of fish species, including redfish, snook, trout, and even offshore game like mahi-mahi and kingfish. So look in the description below, and I've got a recommendation for you if you're looking for a local fishing charter. So boating excursions are high on my list, and I love to boat around the Space Coast. And boating around Melbourne, Florida offers you a diverse range of experiences from peaceful nature excursions to thrilling offshore adventures. Whether you're a seasoned professional boater or a first-time explorer, the waterways around Melbourne provide a scenic and enjoyable escape. Okay, so number 6 on my list is the Turkey Creek Sanctuary. So the Turkey Creek Sanctuary is a serene and natural preserve located in Palm Bay, Florida. It offers a peaceful retreat for nature lovers and outdoor enthusiasts, providing a variety of ecosystems to explore. The Turkey Creek Sanctuary is a 130-acre nature preserve managed by the City of Palm Bay. The sanctuary is dedicated to the preservation of the region's natural habitats, featuring lush landscapes, diverse wildlife, and well-maintained trails for visitors to enjoy. The sanctuary encompasses a mix of habitats, including hardwood hammocks, pine flatwoods, and wetlands. Turkey Creek itself winds through the preserve, adding to the scenic beauty with its slow-flowing waters. The diverse environment attracts a wide array of plant and animal species, making it an excellent destination for bird watching and wildlife observation. And it's free. Now, I love the Turkey Creek Sanctuary because it has a lot of well-marked trails meandering through the sanctuary, providing visitors with opportunities for hiking and nature walks. The trails offer a variety of levels of difficulty, making it accessible for all ages and fitness levels. As you explore, you'll encounter picturesque views, native vegetation, and the soothing sounds of nature. The Turkey Creek Sanctuary is a haven for bird watchers and wildlife enthusiasts. Numerous bird species inhabit the area, including egrets, herons, woodpeckers, and various migratory birds. Additionally, visitors may encounter turtles, otters, butterflies, and other wildlife along the trails. Now, a couple personal things that I really like about the Turkey Creek Sanctuary is, unlike many other sanctuaries and wildlife areas, the Turkey Creek Sanctuary has a very good canopy of trees. So a good portion of it, you'll be under trees as you're walking the trails, which is really helpful, especially during the hot summer months. And another thing, you can also get on kayak tours through the little creek there that runs through Turkey Creek Sanctuary, which is another added benefit if you are a kayaker or a canoeer. There are also designated picnic areas for families to enjoy a nice lunch there, and it's a great spot for families and friends to gather and appreciate the beauty of the outdoors. Again, I love the Turkey Creek Sanctuary. In my opinion, it's a hidden gem on the Space Coast, and it offers a great, tranquil escape into nature. So whether you're a nature enthusiast, hiker, or someone looking for a peaceful retreat, the sanctuary provides a rejuvenating experience in a diverse and well-preserved natural environment. Okay, so let's go back and summarize what we've done thus far. So number 10 on my list was the Port Canaveral, was the cruises at Port Canaveral. Number 9 on my list was the Sebastian Inlet State Park. Number 8 on my list was the Valiant Air Command Warbird Museum in Titusville. And number 7 on my list was the boating excursions, all the different boating excursions that you can do throughout the Melbourne, Florida area. And number 6 on my list was the Turkey Creek Sanctuary located in Palm Bay, Florida. Okay, so number 5 on my list is the historic downtown area of Melbourne. So the downtown area of Melbourne is a charming and vibrant area known for its quaint atmosphere, historic buildings, eclectic shops, diverse dining options, and cultural experiences. Now, the historic downtown area of Melbourne is one of a few areas in the county that offer such a historic area of downtown areas. Other notable areas are the historic downtown area of Cocoa, which is known as Cocoa Village. There's also a very nice historic downtown area in Titusville, and also there is one in Cocoa Beach as well. So the historic downtown area of Melbourne is right along the East New Haven Avenue as you get close to US 1, and it's an area that preserves the historical charm of the area with its well-preserved architecture and vintage buildings. Visitors can stroll along tree-lined streets and experience the unique character of this historic street. The heart of downtown Melbourne is dotted with an array of unique shops and boutiques, offering a diverse shopping experience, from antique stores and art galleries to specialty boutiques and vintage shops. There's something for every shopper looking for that one-of-a-kind find. Art enthusiasts will appreciate the presence of art galleries and studios that showcase the talent of local artists. Visitors can explore a variety of artistic expressions, including paintings, sculptures, and handmade crafts. But what most people know downtown Melbourne for is its dining and culinary delights. Downtown Melbourne boasts a vibrant culinary scene with a wide range of dining options. From casual cafes and bistros to upscale restaurants, foodies can indulge in diverse cuisine. Sidewalk cafes and outdoor seating provide a delightful atmosphere for enjoying meals while soaking in the local atmosphere. The downtown area also hosts a variety of cultural events and festivals throughout the year. From art walks and live musical performances to seasonal celebrations, these events contribute to the lively and engaging atmosphere of the district. I'm in downtown Melbourne, which is one of my top 10 things to do here in Melbourne, Florida. And what do you know? It's St. Patrick's Day weekend. So whether you're interested in shopping, dining, cultural experiences, or simply soaking in the historic ambiance, historic downtown Melbourne offers a delightful blend of old world charm and modern amenities. It's a destination that invites exploration and provides a unique snapshot of Florida's local history and culture. Okay, so number 4 on my list is the Cocoa Beach Pier. The Cocoa Beach Pier is an iconic and popular destination located on the Atlantic Ocean in Cocoa Beach, Florida. The Cocoa Beach Pier is a historic and bustling pier that has been a central part of Cocoa Beach's identity since its construction in 1962. It stretches a whopping 800 feet over the Atlantic Ocean, providing visitors with stunning panoramic views of the coastline. The main reason people go to the pier, of course, is for the sunbathing and for the swimming in the ocean. But there's so much more to do at the pier. You can dine, you can play sand volleyball, you can surf, you can shop at one of the boutiques for a souvenir, or you can, of course, just enjoy the great views there at the pier. The pier is home to an array of dining options, including seafood restaurants, casual eateries, snacks, and beachside bars. Visitors can enjoy delicious meals with their ocean as their backdrop, creating a unique dining experience. And you need to go out to the end of the pier to experience the best views of the coastline and the Atlantic Ocean and enjoy a cold beverage and great meal at the Riki Tiki Tavern. Now, Cocoa Beach is often referred to as the surfing capital of the East Coast, and for good reason. The pier is no exception to this reputation. Surfers dot the waves surrounding the pier, creating a picturesque scene for onlookers. Surf shops near the pier offer equipment rentals and surfing lessons for those looking to ride the waves. The pier does offer gift shops and boutiques where visitors can find beachwear, souvenirs, and local merchandise. These shops add to the vibrant and relaxed beach atmosphere, making it a great place to pick up mementos of your visit to Cocoa Beach. The Cocoa Beach Pier offers breathtaking views of the Atlantic Ocean, making it an ideal spot watching sunrises and sunsets. Whether it's an early morning stroll or an evening to unwind, visitors can enjoy the beauty of the ocean from this iconic vantage point. Now, throughout the year, the Cocoa Beach Pier hosts various events and festivals, including surf competitions, beach volleyball tournaments, music festivals, and holiday celebrations. These events attract locals and tourists alike, contributing to the pier's reputation as a hub of activity. Now, here are a couple tips for you They do charge $20 to $30 for parking at the pier, but if you go at about 4 o'clock, that's when they stop charging. So that's a good time to go. You still have plenty of sun and fun to experience for the rest of the day. Now, my wife and I just love going out to the Cocoa Beach Pier just to unwind, to do some people watching, and enjoy a nice beverage and meal. And it's more than just a structure that extends out into the ocean. It's a vibrant, lively destination that captures the essence of Florida's coastal lifestyle. Whether you're interested in sunbathing, swimming, dining, beach volleyball, surfing, or simply enjoying the scenic views, the Cocoa Beach Pier offers a quintessential beach experience on the Space Coast. My name is David Jelinek. I'm a local real estate agent here in the Melbourne, Florida area, which is also known as the Space Coast. Please know that I make videos that are all about the Melbourne, Florida area, what it's like to live here, what it's like to work here, what it's like to play here, the food, the beaches, the entertainment, the real estate, and much, much more. I've lived in this area for over 40 years. I've been a realtor for more than 36 years, so I know this area very, very well. If you're looking for an experienced agent to help you with your move here to the Melbourne, Florida area, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I'll be happy to set up a private call with you to discuss my services and to help make your move here to the Melbourne, Florida area a very easy one and a very fun one. Are you interested in getting out in nature and enjoying the serenity and doing a little bit of bird watching and doing a little bit of wildlife viewing? Well, the next item on my list might be the right place for you. And that's number 3, and that's the Merritt Island National Wildlife Refuge. The Merritt Island National Wildlife Refuge is a vast and diverse sanctuary located adjacent to the Kennedy Space Center, and it encompasses over 140,000 acres. And this refuge is a haven for wildlife and a crucial habitat of numerous species. The refuge was established in 1963 as part of NASA's commitment to environment stewardship and conservation. The refuge plays a crucial role in protecting the ecosystems of the area and providing a safe haven for migratory birds, endangered species, and other wildlife. The refuge features a rich tapestry of habitats, including coastal dunes, saltwater estuaries, freshwater impoundments, marshes, and pine flatwoods. This diverse environment supports a wide range of plant and animal species, making it a prime location for biodiversity. The Merritt Island National Wildlife Refuge is renowned for its abundance of bird species, making it a popular destination for bird watchers. The refuge is home to a variety of waterfowl, shorebirds, wading birds, and raptors. Additionally, it provides a crucial habitat for manatees, alligators, sea turtles, and various species of fish. Now, one of the highlights of the refuge is the Manatee Observation Deck, offering visitors a chance to view manatees in their natural habitat. This area is especially popular during the winter months when manatees seek refuge in the warmer waters of the Indian River. Now, for those who prefer a scenic drive, the refuge offers the Black Point Wildlife Drive. This 7-mile drive takes visitors through impoundments and marshes, providing excellent opportunities for wildlife viewing and photography. Along the way, visitors may encounter birds, alligators, and other native wildlife. The Merritt Island National Wildlife Refuge is just a unique part of this area. My wife and I love going out there to see it, and it stands as a testament to the importance of conservation in the face of development. Its diverse ecosystems, abundant wildlife, and commitment to environmental stewardship make it a must-visit destination for nature enthusiasts, bird watchers, and anyone seeking a connection with Florida's natural beauty. So are you agreeing with my top 10 list thus far? And what things to do are going to be number 1 and number 2? Well, here's a list of some of the other things to do in Melbourne, Florida that didn't make my top 10 list. Okay, so I'm here at the Brevard Zoo, one of my top 10 things to do here in the Melbourne, Florida area. Let's take a look. Okay, so the number 2 item on my list is the Brevard Zoo located in Melbourne, Florida. So the Brevard Zoo is a family-friendly wildlife attraction that combines conservation, education, and entertainment, and is definitely one of my top things to do here in the Melbourne area. This fantastic zoo spans over 75 acres and is home to a diverse collection of animal species from various parts of the world. It is known for its commitment to wildlife conservation, educational programs, and immersive exhibits, and is known as one of the best zoos in the entire country. The zoo features distinctive habitats designed to replicate the natural environments of the animals. Visitors can explore areas like Expedition Africa, where they can encounter giraffes, rhinos, bears, lions, and zebras, or the Wild Florida exhibit showcasing native Florida wildlife. The zoo also includes sections like Paws On and Australia Asia that provide homes to a wide range of species. The Brevard Zoo offers interactive experiences that allow visitors to get up and close and personal with some of the animals. The Paws On exhibit, for example, provides an opportunity to interact with domestic animals, fostering a hands-on and educational experience for both children and adults. Another thing that I really like is that they have volunteers or workers throughout the zoo at the different exhibits to kind of give you additional pointers and to give you additional facts and figures about each different animal and exhibit. One unique aspect of the Brevard Zoo, and one of my favorite, is the Treetop Trek, an aerial adventure course that includes zip lines and challenging obstacles. Additionally, the zoo offers kayaking opportunities on the adjacent linear park, providing a different perspective and a chance to observe wildlife from the water. The Brevard Zoo is actively involved in conservation efforts, supporting various projects aimed at protecting endangered species and their habitats. Visitors can learn all about the zoo's conservation initiatives and how they contribute to global efforts to preserve biodiversity. Throughout the year, the Brevard Zoo holds special events and seasonal exhibits, adding an element of excitement for visitors. The day we were there, for example, they had a special day for the Brevard County school kids to come and enjoy. So another thing I really like about the Brevard Zoo is that they have a special area there for the young kids. So you go out there and spend a couple hours out there at the zoo, and it's typically fairly warm out there. Well, they have a nice splash pool area that the kids can be out there and get out there in their bathing suits they want, just splash around and cool down. And they also have a very nice playground area for them to enjoy. So that's another special thing. And they also have the food there. We found was very, very good. So it's just some extra special things that you don't always find at a zoo. So all in all, the Brevard Zoo offers a well-rounded and immersive experience for visitors, blending entertainment with conservation and education. It's a place where families can connect with nature, learn about wildlife conservation, and appreciate the diversity of the animal kingdom at a beautifully designed and well-maintained setting. If you're here visiting the Melbourne area, don't miss the Brevard Zoo. Okay, so we made it to number one, and the number one thing to do here in the Melbourne, Florida area, and it always gets me excited, is the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. The KSC Visitor Complex is an iconic destination that offers visitors an immersive and educational experience related to space exploration, NASA's missions, and the history of space travel. There is no other place on the planet where you can see all this together in one spot, but you can see it here. Situated on Merritt Island, the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Center is a public-facing part of NASA's Kennedy Space Center, which has been at the forefront of America's space exploration efforts since the 1960s. The visitor complex provides a unique opportunity for guests to learn about space science, technology, and history. There is so much to do here at the visitors complex that you can barely get everything in one day. But one of the most important and special things to see is the Space Shuttle Atlantis exhibit, where visitors can actually see the Atlantis displayed in a way that simulates its final space mission. The exhibit showcases the shuttle's history, the people who flew on it, and the various missions it undertook during the Space Shuttle program. The Apollo Saturn V Center is another significant attraction, offering a comprehensive look at the Apollo program and the mighty Saturn V rocket that powered the historic moon missions. Visitors can see the actual Saturn V rocket and experience the intensity of a moon launch through multimedia presentations. Seeing the Saturn V is quite an experience in itself. Now, the Rocket Garden is one of my favorite things, and it's an outdoor display featuring a collection of historic rockets and spacecraft, including Mercury, Gemini, and Apollo-era rockets. It provides a picturesque setting for visitors to explore and learn about the evolution of space exploration technology. Now, one of the unique aspects of the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Center is that sometimes you have the opportunity to meet and interact with astronauts, the actual astronauts themselves. Sometimes schedule our astronaut encounters and presentations, allowing visitors to hear firsthand accounts of space missions and ask questions about the astronaut experience directly to the astronauts themselves. Now, I previously worked at the Patrick Space Force Base, and I actually worked quite a few launches back in my time when I was in the Air Force back in the 80s. And it is such an amazing experience to watch the various launches here in the Space Coast. I've seen hundreds and hundreds of them, and they're actually doing almost 2 launches of various satellites and rockets a week. So you can actually sometimes get on the visitors complex and watch one of the launches, which gets you a little bit closer than you normally would be able to see these launches. And another neat thing that I like to do is they actually have tours where you can go out and see the actual launch pads of some of the iconic vehicles that have gone into space, some of the iconic rockets like the Apollo and the Space Shuttle. Just really, really unique history to see those areas. So in summary, the Kennedy Space Center Visitors Complex offers an inspiring and educational journey into the world of space exploration, providing a memorable experience for visitors of all ages. It is a must-visit destination for space enthusiasts, and I think for everybody, offering a glimpse into the past, present, and future of human space exploration. So if you've made it this far, you must enjoy the content. Again, I'm interested in hearing what your top 10 things to do in Melbourne, Florida are, if they're the same as mine or if they differ. And then right after this, I'm going to queue up a few additional videos about Melbourne, Florida that you might be interested in. Thank you.